Hello there, everyone. Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well. Today back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches, playing some more jam as we try to climb up the silver ranks here. In the last video, we managed to somehow, someway get up to a silver 3 with jam. It looks like our first opponent is going to be a jam player that is on their placement matches. So we'll see what we can get done here. I got a little bit too old there, getting the stacks up. Oh, I didn't get my jab there. Very unfortunate. Alright, good blocks by them. That's unfortunate. I tried to go for a grab there. Unfortunately, didn't quite. We weren't quite close enough to actually do anything about it. We're going to drop the first game against the other jam. I go cross up here, and they do block it. A little bit too far away to do anything off that. Oh, that is a negative, actually. Alright, we'll take that. Go cross up here. And we do manage to tie things up at a game apiece in the Get Jam mirror here. Oh, yeah, that move has way too much recovery on to try to use it as a jettison, I'll say. We do manage to get our stacks regardless. Alright, that's our turn. Alright, we go for a grab here. Alright, cross up. They've actually been doing a pretty good job at blocking that. I thought I had enough for an RC. I did not. Alright, we do live though. Oh, they killed themselves there. I thought I would be able to recover. Very unfortunate. Alright, we're going to drop the first game here. Yeah, I thought I would be able to, I was trying to cancel stop on the other side, where I saw that I missed and it dropped with an overhead, but unfortunately it didn't quite work like I had hoped. Alright, we go for block there. Unfortunately, we're not going to get our 6P there. Very good block by them. Alright, we'll take that. And we'll catch them on the jump up there. They could have very easily blocked that. I got very lucky that they didn't. Alright, we'll take that. Get a stack up. Alright, they whipped the grab there. Alright, we'll take that. Back up. Go for the grab. I did not actually mean to do the dragon thing. That time I did. I was trying to do the overhead and got my inputs across. I tried to grab because they were just running up on me there. Fortunately, it didn't quite work. I tried to grab him that time and I just got grabbed myself. That's unfortunate. him just being stupid now. All right, we'll take the grab there. And we, is it the second game? Right? 1-1? All right, managed to tie things up at a game apiece. And see if we can actually manage to win 2 in the gem mirror here. Let's go for the grab. All right, we'll catch him there. Get our stacks up. I was way too ambitious for that. But it worked regardless. Alright, we are plus after that one. I did not mean to do stacks. I did get that so much by accident. Alright, we can't really burst any of this. I tried to jab check him there. Unfortunately, their grab beat it out. Alright, the tie things up at a random piece. Again, I did not want stacks. Like, accidentally somehow getting a down input. Alright, take the grab here. That's very unfortunate. Alright, that's our turn. Alright, we got very lucky that we didn't get punished out of that Roman cancel. Unfortunately, we don't get our grab there. We went way further forward than I thought. Okay, they've been going for grabs there a lot. They beat our grab out. That's unfortunate. I tried to do the same exact thing. Unfortunately, theirs beat mine out. All right, a little bit of a scrambly one, but we did manage to come back and win the set 2-1 over that Jam player. Good games to them, and I'll be back when I find my next opponent. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against an Unica player. I feel like I've been running into a ton of Unicas as of late. Way more than I used to, I feel like. We're gonna get shot here. I will take that. Right, we are plus after that. Alright, I did try to jab check him there. Alright, I should have been ready for that DP. Alright, we should still live this, I think. They're gonna get the wall break, but should live by a hair. That's unfortunate. Alright, they managed to win the first game here. Alright, we are stuck in the corner here. I feel like they're going to probably DP here. managed to catch him with the overhead there. All right, take that. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that. All right. Catch him with the back fist there. Probably could have did a little bit more of a safer punish on the DP, or the super, but we'll take what we got. Alright. I can't remember, she outspeeds me by a pretty substantial margin. Or not outspeeds me, outranges me by a pretty substantial margin. Very unfortunate trade. We did not have enough health to survive that. Oh, for some reason I thought I had meter to cancel. I was looking at the wrong bar. All right. All right, we'll just take the grab here. Keep it simple. Alright, keep it simple, because that dragon kick does just a crap ton of damage. Defeat my grab, very unfortunate. Alright, I just need to stop grabbing there. I tried to run under it. Yeah, they had time to... I thought they would be in well more recovery after missing that gunshot, but I was completely wrong. All right, they tie things up at around a piece here. Duel 1. Let's rock. And we get our stacks up. We still got them. I don't know if it was worth it though. Huh? I thought it was crashed there. God damn, what am I doing wrong? Alright. I cut out right here there for some reason. Very unfortunate. Alright. Back up. I had to do mess up on the grab there. Did I not have flawless defense up and blocking? I did try to go overhead on him there. Right, might be... No, we do barely live. They didn't have any super miner. Well, not a very good good showing against Unica here. Did not play very well at all. I was doing way too much shit. But good games opponent. Back on a pie in my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here. Going up against another JM player. Let's see what we can get done here. If we can actually manage to win the JM mirror here. I go for it again. grab. All right, we're gonna drop the first game against JM here. See if we can play a little bit better. Alrighty, that did a shit ton of damage. Alright, we'll take that. I did not get my overhead, very unfortunate. Alright, we might be dead off this, including the wall break. No, we do just barely survive, but I've got it. Alright, we're gonna drop the first game against JM here. Let's see if we can play a little bit better and not lose our ass. Okay. That was completely unnecessary to... to get my dragon kick, shit. Alright, we'll take that. That's completely their turn. I have no idea how I got bailed out there. Alright, I thought I was still blocking. I guess I was not. Alright. Nope, I did not mean to Roman cancel there. Unfortunately, we do not get our overhead. We get grabbed out of it. Alright, we do manage to take the... I thought we were already down around. For some reason, I thought that was the very first game. Alright, we will take that. We'll take it. It's gonna hurt a lot, but... Really? I get an act after they whipped her? Nice XP. Very unfortunate there. Fuck. Okay, well, unfortunately, we are going to lose the jam here. Unfortunately, did not play near well enough to win that. But good games to opponent, and good games to everyone that I played today. If you made this part of the video, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it. And I will catch you guys on this one. I guess I didn't say I'm going to end the video here. I am going to end the video here after all that's feel. Catch you guys in the next one.